Riders are scamming Uber and Lyft for free rides with false complaints. Now, it's a worldwide scam. Riders everywhere that utilize Uber and Lyft is doing this. And all drivers are suffering from it. I want to speak to you riders that's doing this bullshit. That sucker shit. And you motherfuckers need to be kicked in your ass. Drivers are out here on these platforms, Uber and Lyft, doing their best to provide you all with a service that they are getting underpaid for. Trying to accommodate you all in any way that they can to get a tip. Being overly courteous. Doing favors for you all that's not included in the trips. Dealing with your attitudes. Your drunk behavior, your throwing up, your aggressive demeanors, all types of things that the riders bring to the drivers that's driving on the Uber and Lyft platform. Yet that is not enough. You still turn around and file a false complaint on the driver so that you can get a refund for a $7 to $10 ride, even if it's a $20 ride. Come on, man. That is the bottom of the barrel. Now, to you son of a bitches that's doing it, you're probably going to say, man, fuck what that nigga talking about. He just a driver. It is what it is. And as I stated before, you motherfuckers need to be kicked in your ass, lined up, and kicked in your ass and take a shit on yourself. Because that is some sucker shit y'all doing. Listen, if an Uber or Lyft driver is out here driving, they're out here because they need money. Ain't nobody driving on an Uber or Lyft platform because it's fun to do. They're out here because for a need for something financially. The money that Uber and Lyft is paying the drivers is ridiculous. Yet you got to deal with the riders. They want to take that little bit from you. One false complaint. You're guilty. And it does not matter if you're innocent. The platform is going to suspend your account for 5 to 7 days while they say they investigated. And then, after the 5 or 7 days, they're going to reinstate your account and threaten you. They're not going to say, hey, upon further investigation, we found this to be not a credible complaint. We apologize. They say if this happens again, now they say we're going to reinstate your account. But if this happens again, you will be removed from the platform. So, as a driver, that hurts you deeply. Because if you are a driver that keeps your car clean, that cares about the customers, the riders, talk to them, try to accommodate them in any way you can, even going beyond what you're getting paid for. But then you turn around and all of a sudden you're removed from the platform for a false accusation just so someone can receive a refund. Come on, man. This is bad. This is really bad. Look, everyone in the world is aware that Uber and Lyft and all gig work is predatory. It's predatory for anybody to do because it's corporate America's. This is corporate America's greed. It's predatory. You know what I'm saying? And although with everybody knowing this, there's still people out here doing gig work that need this because they don't have anything else. Man, you have drivers that's actually sleeping in their cars because they don't have a home. You have people out here that's actually really going through hardships in their lives. They could be out here doing crime, selling drugs, robbing stuff. No, they take the vehicle that they have or the vehicle that they're paying for, and they get on these platforms, Uber and Lyft, to drive because they are in dire need of that immediate income. Ain't nobody putting no gun to their head. Their need for finances is what got them on these platforms. Then you already have to deal with all of this stuff that the algorithm throws at you, the greed, and accept it because you need this money. Then you have to deal with the public and all of their predatory, foul shit. You get what I'm saying? This shit don't make no sense. Look, it is so bad. The public is so bad. Yeah, I'm talking to the public because it's some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And all races, you understand what I'm saying, are fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? But let's be realistic here. When you look at a reel or something or a video or something that happened to come across the news or wherever it is of a fight in the Waffle House, you got to remember the Waffle House employees don't make no money. They stay open 24, most of them stay open 24 hours a day. Yet, on the weekends, the people bombard the Waffle House to get breakfast because it's still open all night, and they get in there and they attack the employees that's getting paid less money. They break out, they're fighting and throwing shit around, acting like fucking assholes in the Waffle House. I'm going to say this, and I don't care who get offended by it. How many of those videos of those fights in the Waffle House that you see surfacing on the internet, anywhere or on the news, that show white people fighting? If it is a white person fighting, it's an employee that's getting paid minimum wage to work in the Waffle House, trying to defend themselves from you fucking idiots in the public that's creating problems for these people working in these places, trying to provide you all with food. How do you do that? You all doing the exact same shit to drivers and gig workers. You understand? People out here trying to make an honest living. Yet you motherfuckers is out here acting like assholes. Look, I can leave videos all day long about Uber and Lyft and different types of gig work. I barely get views on my videos. I barely get subscribers. And everything that I'm talking to you all about is 100% authentic. You motherfuckers know exactly what I'm talking about. You all that do this dumb shit. You all are hurting your own people. Man, how in the hell can you be a black person, get in a Uber or Lyft with another black person, get dropped off, file a false complaint to get your money back? Fuck him. I'm going to get that money back. I need that money. I'm low on funds. How could you do that, man? Do you realize that could be your mama, your brother, or your sister driving Uber, Lyft, or doing gig work that the same thing could be happening to. It's bitch shit. It makes no sense. It has no merit. Like, it's foul. You know what I'm saying? Look, what I'm saying probably won't stop what it's doing. But what I will say is that the platforms make the drivers guilty knowing that they're not guilty because the revenue means more than the driver. And they've shown the drivers this. And some would say, yet you all still drive. To you motherfuckers that might make that comment, fuck you. Because, as I stated before, it's a lot of people that don't have nothing but Uber and Lyft. They need that immediate income for financial need. They need to support themselves by getting out here suffering in these predatory independent contractor jobs. You understand? What makes this the worst ever gig work is the predatory behavior that has been put in place by the algorithms and then the public dealing with you motherfuckers. You understand? It's just foul. It just don't make no sense. The average trip, I don't care what city or state you're in, you riders are only paying anywhere from $7 to $12 to get somewhere. The driver is only going to make $7 to $10. That's what the Uber or Lyft is going to pay. So you all might get caught up in paying $25 to $29, but the driver probably is only going to get $7, $8, maybe $10 of that money. And you all get in the car and with the riders, and you motherfuckers are feel entitled. You're aggressive. Hey man, stop over here. I need to go in here for a minute. That shit ain't included in the trip. You understand what I'm saying? No. You get mad, you file a false complaint. I won't get my money back. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, lying on the drivers. Hey man, he smelled like alcohol. You understand what I'm saying? Hey man, he reeked the marijuana. The car was dirty. He stank. All that old type of shit like it was a pleasant unwrap. Dumb shit. It makes no sense. I mean, I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? And it's not meant to understand. Listen, riders are scamming Uber and Lyft for free rides with false complaints, and the drivers are suffering from it. Uber and Lyft is not suffering. They have already chalked refund money up in the earnings that they're getting. That's why they're taking 60 to 65% of the driver's earnings. Because they're going to compensate. They'll be able to compensate for anything that they have to pay. That's going to mess with their profit, their bottom line. Uber and Lyft is making billions of dollars on a daily basis. And the drivers are only making less than 3% of that. There's not an Uber or Lyft driver out here in this world that's driving on a daily basis that can tell you that they are a millionaire from driving on the Uber and Lyft platform or doing any types of gig work. You're not going to find that. No one's benefiting from gig work, predatory, algorithm-based opportunities, but the corporations and the people that work for them. And you people out here in the public, you riders that choose to get in an Uber and Lyft and find something to complain about so you can get a refund, you motherfuckers are just as worse as the predatory bastards in corporate America. It makes no sense, man. Come on, man. Now, is there a solution for the drivers that's going through this? Absolutely not. Look, if you get deactivated, you are guilty. And there's no way that they're going to prove that you're innocent, even if you are. If they remove you from the platform for false accusation, what you have to do is you have to, because they're not going to reactivate you. Now, I'm going to tell you people something. There's a guy on YouTube called the Rideshare Professor. Yeah, I know you've seen it. It's a white guy, nose all spread all the way. He talks in front of a big TV screen and stuff like that. He tends to have remedies to everything Uber and Lyft drivers and gig workers are going through. He even has some type of system where he can get you reinstated. He claimed he got a legal team to get you reinstated, right? He charged a fee for it. This guy was also in a business. I don't know if he still operates that business, but he was in a business one time where he had vehicles that he'd rented to drivers to drive on the Uber and Lyft platform and pay him a weekly rate as the rental car programs that Uber and Lyft have. You understand? So he wants to talk to you all and give you advice and tell you things that's not good for you to help you, but yet he still uses his money to to go in with the predatory behaviors of corporate America so he can profit, right? And people tune into that man every day, right? Okay? Now, you people, you're not going to get reinstated. And if he's helped the few you all get reinstated, you probably could have did it yourself. But more than likely, he's using AI. And you can do it yourself. But those people out there, that AI is not going to respond to anything that an AI is pushing out. You understand what I'm saying? Only thing I can tell you to do is go to find out, call the Corporation Commission and find out who's the registered agent for Uber or Lyft in the city and state that you're driving in. Get that registered agent's information, go down to the courthouse and file you a lawsuit of small claims court. How you track your earnings? Based on what you have been making on a monthly basis. Every month that this is in court, that's earnings that you're losing that you've been deactivated. Now, small claims court in some places won't let you sue but up to $10,000. If small claims court exceeds the amount of money that you're going to sue them for, then you take it to a bigger court. You just have to readjust the fee that they're going to charge you to file a lawsuit. If y'all don't know how to file a lawsuit, go on fiverr.com and find legal advice that will help you file a lawsuit against these motherfuckers in the right courts for the money that you're losing. Plain and simple as that. That arbitration, all that shit, don't get involved in it. You understand? The drivers you can't defend yourself. There's no way. The system is bulletproof. And the riders know that. That's why these bastards are scamming Uber and Lyft, and Uber and Lyft is making the drivers pay for it. I just wanted to leave this video today because this is something that is happening all over the world. I'm getting comments from people wherever Uber and Lyft is operating at. I'm getting, my comments are flooded with this problem, right? And I not only wanted to, I just wanted to talk, but I wanted to talk to the motherfucking riders that's doing this. If you motherfuckers see this, fuck you. And you need to be kicked in your ass. Because the drivers are only doing the best they can to get out here and earn and provide the best service they can for you. You can't take a bad experience that you got with one or two riders and put that on the whole Uber and Lyft. You can't do that. Every driver, you can't do that. It's foul. And you people are wrong for that. I wanted to leave this video today in the name of Uber and Lyft drivers. Yeah, I'm for Uber and Lyft drivers. And all of them ain't fucked up. Some of them may be. It is what it is. But the majority of Uber and Lyft drivers are good people. And they're out here earning money because they're out here driving because they're trying to earn. To take care of something they need to take care of. Yet, they have to deal with the predatory ass algorithms set in these platforms created by corporate America. Then they have to deal with you bastards, you greedy bastards in the public that want to file false accusations to get free rides and scam Uber and Lyft. How low can you be? Hey, I'm for the drivers. And I'm Rideshare Real Talk. And I approve this message. If somebody didn't tell you today that they love you, I do. I'm out.